Today we are starting a new programming tutorial series. We are covering the mean stack. This is episode 1. It is the introduction to the course, and we will be going over what is the mean stack and why are we going to use the mean stack. So let's get started. So what is the mean stack? The mean stack is a collection of software for building web apps. Web apps are any kind of website that isn't just plain old static content that you just read, but it updates. So maybe a forum, where you create threads and you can talk to people and stuff like that, or a store or anything like that. That's a web app. So that's what you use the mean stack for. And each of the letters in mean stands for a different piece of software, a different part. So M stands for one piece of software, E stands for another, A and N also stand for one. Or, they each stand for one. Okay. So M stands for MongoDB. MongoDB is a NoSQL JSON-based database solution. If you have no clue what that means, don't worry, we will have a video on MongoDB. Actually, we'll be using MongoDB in a few videos, and it will all be explained then. So, why would we use MongoDB? It's free, lightweight, fast, and it has very easy to use Node.js drivers. Again, if you don't know what any of this means, don't worry about it. We will cover it all later, and then you'll figure it out. So, where can we get it from? Make sure you are copying this URL down if you are going to follow along in later videos as we build out our web app. So, here it is, mongodb.org/downloads. Pretty easy, okay, so just remember that. E stands for ExpressJS. ExpressJS is a backend web framework for Node.js. So I kind of gave away our N, but whatever. So a backend web framework. A web framework is kind of it helps you so that you don't have to use just base JavaScript, but it gives you an API to use. So why would we use it? It's fast, free, minimalist, unopinionated, and JavaScript based. So unopinionated just means it's not going to control the way you do it. You can do it whatever way you want, basically. So where can we download it from? Well, we actually can't. We're going to install it through the NPM, the Node Package Manager. And we will also cover that later. A stands for AngularJS. AngularJS is a front-end web framework. So if you've ever heard of Ember.js, React.js, Knockout.js, those are all front-end JavaScript web frameworks. AngularJS is a good one because it's free. Well, all of them are free, but it's very fast, it's easy to use, it's JavaScript based, obviously, and it's also unopinionated, so it won't force you to do it a certain way. Other web frameworks say Knockout or whatever do force you to do it that way. So download URL, you can just go to angularjs.org and then it will direct you on how to download it through the CDN. That's Content Delivery Network, and basically it means you can download it really fast without having to have it on your server. Our final letter is N, and N stands for Node.js. Node.js is a JavaScript runtime used primarily for web servers. So basically it's like JavaScript running as a normal programming language. So if you've ever used C# or anything like that, C#, Visual Basic, C++, Objective-C, any of those client-side stuff, it's like that. It's like turning JavaScript into that rather than it just being web-based. It's free, fast, event-driven, multi-threaded, and it's JavaScript-based. We can download it from nodejs.org/en/download. Okay, so that'll cover all our software. So why would we use the mean stack? Everything is free and fast. All the software is free and very fast. It provides very rapid response times, and everything is good like that. It's all JavaScript, so we don't have to know PHP and MySQL and all that crazy stuff. We just need to know JavaScript. And it's all cross-platform, so whether you're following along on Windows, Mac, or Linux, you can use it. So what are we building? We are building a restaurant ordering app for the staff. So I'll show you what it is. We're also going to be using Bootstrap, Socket.io, Passport, and other stuff. So let's go ahead and get that demo going. So here it is. It's the American Grill ordering app. American Grill is the name of our restaurant. You may notice that this is not localhost. That's just because I'm running it on my private web server. But when you do follow along, unless you're doing the same way I'm doing, it will be localhost. So American Girl ordering app, you must log in to see and manage orders. Well, let's log in. So I'm actually going to log in as the manager. There we go. And it shows some orders. Test, placed by server 1 on September 9th. And someone wants coffee, placed by server 1 just tonight, just an hour and a half ago. Okay, so it says signed in as manager, and I will show you what those parentheses mean in a second. So we can go ahead and log out. And so it said server 1 made this order, so let's log in as server 1. And there we go. You see you can place an order, make a new order. 1 hamburger with fries. Place. There we go. 1 hamburger with fries, placed by server 1 right now. And it says signed in as server 1, who's a server, so we can log out. You may have noticed there's also a register button. We're probably going to be getting rid of that in the final version so that we don't have just random people coming to the website and registering as staff, because that would not be good. So I'm actually going to go ahead and close this and then open it again. There it is. And if we log in as, we'll actually log in as a chef this time, because the chefs will be able to view the orders, and they'll also eventually be able to delete them. So we can see that the data persisted through our database. That was the MongoDB, and there we have it, our orders. So we will have some more features later on, but that kind of gives us a good idea of the base of the application. Okay, so suggested prerequisites. None of these prerequisites are required, they're just suggested. So some HTML knowledge, because we will be using HTML, only a tiny bit of CSS, just kind of the basics, because I like to use Bootstrap anyway, which doesn't require like any knowledge of CSS. And a good grasp of JavaScript will definitely be helpful for you, since all of the components of the meat stack are JavaScript based. But yeah, none of those are required, and we will be covering everything in plenty of detail, so don't worry about that. So let's get started. I hope you guys will enjoy this course, and I'll see you in the next episode. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe below, and we'll be back. Bye, guys.